Guys, welcome back to another Team W Wrestling video. Today is WrestleMania 39 Pay-Per-View Predictions. And let's go ahead and get into the show. So the first match of the night will be Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm predicting that. I hope it is. And Seth Rollins, I really want to see him win this match because, you know, he's been beaten by Cody Rhodes like 4 times in WWE right now. So I think he definitely should get a win. He needs to be pushed because, you know, this guy is really good. I know Logan Paul, he's really good. He's possibly better in the ring. But here's the thing. He just came. He didn't go through any wrestling. He just came into the business and just is there. I don't think that is the best way to put off a star like that. I think Seth Rollins has put in the work for it. And I think Seth Rollins should get what he deserves. And Seth Rollins should win. And I know it's going to be a very conspiracy match. But I think Seth Rollins is going to win. If Logan Paul wins, you know, I don't know what you're going to do with somebody who hasn't been in the ring all their life. You know, they got to use people that this was their dream, like, for a long time. And I think Logan Paul, you know, he's great. It's good to have him on pay-per-views because it's good to show more variety of people. But I think Seth Rollins needs the win. He's the wrestler. So Seth Rollins for the win. For the second match of the night will be Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Pretty nice match. His father versus son. I think Rey Mysterio needs to teach his son a lesson, and that's what they're trying to do. I think they have 2 sides to the story. They want their father to teach Dominic Mysterio a lesson, and then we got Dominic Mysterio trying to teach his father a lesson, trying to prove to his father that he is good and he deserves more. And I'm really confused on this one, but if I had to go with somebody, you know what? I'm going with Dominic Mysterio. It's kind of a crazy pick, but I'm going with Dominic Mysterio. Underdog choice, but I think they're passing the torch here because Rey Mysterio is going to the Hall of Fame. I think this is a little bit of a passing the torch match, and Dominic Mysterio is going to win. And for the next match, it's going to be a 3-on-3 match of Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. This is WrestleMania, Hollywood, so these legends I would expect to win. This is their time to shine. You know, they're not going to be on every single show together as this team. That's why they need to get their win when they can. So I think it's going to be Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus and Lita winning in this match. And it's going to be a huge win. And I think a lot of people are going to enjoy these 3 women winning together. It's going to be a really cool moment. It's time for Brock Lesnar versus Omos. And this match, you know, I wasn't really hyped for at the start, but I think this match actually could be good, you know. Going into this match, Brock Lesnar, Omos go at it. 2 big men. Brock Lesnar actually looked tiny for the first time. He looked tiny to Omos. And that makes no sense because Brock Lesnar is a really big guy. And I saw him literally tiny. Omos's hand was as big as Brock Lesnar's head. I could not believe that. So, I don't know what to think about this match. You know, I really want to see Brock Lesnar do something cool really soon. So, I think they're going to have a really cool moment where Brock Lesnar is hitting German suplexes on Omos and hitting F5s on him. But Omos just lifts Brock Lesnar and slings the man across the ring. Slings Brock Lesnar across the ring. I cannot believe that. That would just be so crazy. And like Brock Lesnar and Omos would through the ring, you know, suplex through the ring, all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to say Brock Lesnar is going to win this match. I want the Ultimate Farmer to win because he's Brock Lesnar. He's the beast. He's going to overcome the giant Omos. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, it'll be Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. No question to ask. It's going to be Rhea Ripley winning because she won the Royal Rumble. It's going to be her winning. Charlotte Flair beat her like 3 years ago at WrestleMania 36. And I think Rhea Ripley wants to get it off of her chest to beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania Hollywood 3 years later. And for another match that's kind of surprising, like, look at this. You got Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. I didn't know this match was going to be a thing. This is like a match just showing some superstars, a highlight match, and I think it's going to be very nice, just to have these wrestlers just put on a show. I think, it's either going to be Street Profits or it's going to be Alpha Academy, just because I think I like the Alpha Academy a lot. I think the Alpha Academy need a win just because, you got Otis, Chad Gable. They are so good. I'm going to say Otis and Chad Gable for the win. It could be the Street Profits, but I'm going to go my man Otis. We got Edge versus Finn Balor in the cell. And this is going to be insane. I think Finn Balor may be bringing out his demon in this match. It could be that. Balor kind of hinted that on Raw. And I really wish that they would get on top of the cell in one of these matches. The last time that happened was in 2020 with Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. And it didn't last long. So I really want to see a crazy moment. Like a Cody Graw off of the cell and through the table on Edge. Like, that would be insane. I want WWE to do something that's never been done before, and I really think they need to get away from staying inside of the cell. I think they need to get out on top of it, because that's the only time you can really get on top of a cell with having something cool. I think there's just so much moments you can make with that. You got to put them on the cell. But I think Finn Balor is going to win this match. Finn Balor needs a really big push, and I think Finn Balor could be a future champion in the future, making the Judgment Day get that much bigger. And Rhea Ripley's winning, so Finn Balor has to win. It's time for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match with the Usos against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This match is pretty hyped. This is the show. This is the pay-per-view that the Usos and Roman Reigns lose. I will say, this is the pay-per-view. If you want to know what's going to happen, this is a spoiler alert. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to beat the Usos for the Tag Team Championships, and they are going to beat them in a pretty amazing match. The Usos have held it forever. I think this is actually the time. You got some top faces on this industry, and it's time that they win, so that you can have a new generation, a new era. You got things you need to do. You got to change scenery, or people are not going to stay watching this for that long. So I think it has to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I'm sorry, Usos. I never betted against them, but now it's the time. Sami Zayn is so popular right now. He needs a win. And for the Raw Women's Championship match of Bianca Belair versus Asuka, since Asuka returned, I'm going to say Asuka is going to win. She was really good in an Elimination Chamber match, and she was definitely the MVP of that match, and she won it. And I really think that she deserves to beat Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair has had amazing reign. She deserves all that she has gotten. She's worked really hard, but I think it's time for Asuka to be champion. Asuka's been putting in the work. You can just tell in any single match she's been in. She's pretty crazy right now. So I think Asuka definitely needs to win, and it's going to be a great moment. And here is a very interesting match. It's the Intercontinental Championship match with Drew McIntyre versus Gunther versus Sheamus in a triple threat match. Now, this is big. We got Drew McIntyre and Sheamus both pinning at the same time, and now they're both in this match. So Gunther is going to have to defend against both of them. So I don't know if Gunther is going to win this match. Now, if he does, this is kind of like a show that, I'm as good as Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns defended his championship in a triple threat match and stacked them. So Gunther may stack them and pin them. That'll be a very big moment, and it'll show that Gunther is ready for the main event. But I really want something cool to happen. I want Drew McIntyre to win the Intercontinental Championship. His last big win was like 3 years ago at WrestleMania 36. He beat Brock Lesnar to become WWE Champion. I think it's time that Drew McIntyre gets another championship, and that's an Intercontinental Championship. It's time. Drew McIntyre needs to have a championship. I'm sorry, Gunther. You can just move to the main event and face Cody Rhodes, because that was a pretty amazing moment when Gunther faced Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble. I think they definitely need to run into each other again. And speaking of that, it's time for the main event. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes is the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE and Universal Championship. This is going to be insane. There was a lot of hype for the Sami Zayn match with Roman Reigns, and it did live up. It was a great match. Some people are saying that this match may live not up to that, but I'm going to say it will. Cody Rhodes had been wrestling so good on Raw, on SmackDown, and then Roman Reigns, he's been reigning for 3 years at this point. I think this is the moment that we say Cody Rhodes is the new champion. Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns. It's not just a prediction, it's a spoiler. Cody Rhodes has won the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes went for an injury and he beat Seth Rollins while injured with one arm. I think they're pushing this man now, and I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns. If he doesn't, Roman Reigns is going to last 1,000 days, and then Sami Zayn is going to beat him. But I think it's time that Cody Rhodes takes that WWE Championship for his family. And I think Cody Rhodes is coming out at WrestleMania as champion. And he probably will have the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. He's probably going to separate them so, another champion can be made. I think that could happen because, who likes seeing 2 championships on one person? I think it's time that we get more champions. And I think he may bring back the Winged Eagle. You never know. Or the Big Gold. We have to see about that. But I'm going to say Cody Rhodes is winning at WrestleMania. I never usually bet against Roman Reigns, but that was the time. And this is it. WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes is champion. So guys, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss the next TMW Wrestling video. And I'll see you next time.